After defeating the Ender Dragon, I quickly found an end city. It was full of treasure, iron, diamonds, things we can't normally get, elytra, shulker boxes. We finally have these resources, and we can start moving up in the world. Hello, this is Trog. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I just got done raiding an end city, as you saw from the intro, and this is the loot. Curse of Binding, not good. Just Curse of Binding, not good. So there are a few things that are pretty bad, and then we got diamonds. We can make an enchanting table now. We're just gonna need leather. I can't wait to change this farm up. And we got enough for 5 shulker boxes. That's not enough for what I want to do, but hey, it's still a really good amount, and we got ourselves an elytra. So now we can go about our base by just jumping off and flying. And this will make it so much easier to just jump back and see what the build looks like on the grand scale, because I want to see it on the grand scale. This is amazing. So yeah, I gotta be a little careful. I don't have an AFK Fisher, which is one thing that I need to set up for sure in this episode. But I did promise that it was going to be a building episode. So I want to go into a creative world and start messing around with some bone blocks and see what I can come up with. Okay, I'm in a creative world, and I have been working for maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Going to slowly turn around. So this is supposed to be a vertebrae. What do you think? It took me forever to figure it out, and it looks really good in my opinion. So then I cloned it, and I said that this is too small of a gap here, or too big of a gap. Sorry. So as you can see, like a 3-block gap is pretty big, and it kind of looks like they're not separated. So I made it a 2-block gap. Yeah, I've been working hard. I used a structure block. So if we just give myself Minecraft structure block. So all you have to do for a structure block once you've saved it is just place it down, go into load, type what you wanted to. I said spine, it'll load, it'll show you the dimensions it's going to be in. You hit load again and boom, there it is. So it's super easy to clone stuff. That's exactly what we want to do to kind of see what it would look like to make a path through the sky blaze. Now, you can see that there is 3 openings here. This one's kind of closed up, but this one's just to save bone blocks. But this one is super, super important. So if we go over here and close this off the way it should be, we want some ice. It will be packed ice and eventually blue ice in the 1.13 update. But if we do this... This bend right here is intentional. I wanted to see what it would be like if we wanted to curve it, and it's a little difficult, but it's not too bad to do. It's just a pain, so I don't think I'll ever be doing it, especially since this is just to go to the edges of the base. But there is a track down below for people, and then up here it will be a ice track here. Hopefully these torches don't melt it. I'm actually gonna take them off so they don't, but there will be ice here. So then what we can do is put a water stream all the way through this spine, as well as the rail down below, and it will haul both myself and items that we farm over across long distances in the base, because this is Skyblock and my farms are going to be very spread out. So if we grab a bunch of these, throw them through, you can see they go all the way through super quick and fall down into wherever we're storing it. So this is really, really useful and really, really cool that the normal human structure for the spine has these openings and stuff like that, because this is an actual opening. This is all solid bone here, and so is this, but I hollowed it out so we can take a minecart track through it as well. Whew, this is going to be really cool, and it's going to replace the 1 block wide jutting outs on all 4 directions, whichever way we want. And yeah, this is going to be a big project, and we're going to need a better storage system to hold all these bones. So I've got a design that I would like to use, and I'll show you that now. Okay, so here's the system. It might look a little bit weird if you haven't seen it before, but I assure you it's really, really cool. So let me just show you how it works. So we have shulker boxes. This is the initial one. It's supposed to go right here, and there are shulker boxes full of items over here in this dispenser. Now their bones from the mob farm will be running down into this system down here, and if the shulker box is not full, it will do that, and then it'll start to fill them up. Once they're full, it'll do that and replace it with the next one, and so on. So then there's an empty one, so you can see what it'll do then. Oh, if it stops, it messes up, so you gotta place one down to get this shulker to come back down. As you can see, it is draining the items, and eventually this one will be full, and we'll move down to this chest, where we have a chest full of shulker boxes full of bones. And this is going to be my storage system for the mob farm, for every item for every mob. Instead of this being up here, it will be an item sorter, so that's only certain items will go in here. But you can load shulker boxes through here, put a chest or something, and that's like super bulk storage. Like, can you imagine if we filled this whole thing up with bones? We would definitely be able to create anything that we wanted to with the bone theme what I want to do for the world. So yeah, it's big plans. Issue is these are sticky pistons. So in order to do that, we're going to need a slime farm. So instead of building today, I think we're going to start a little bit of a slime farm so we can kind of get this up and going real quick. And welcome back. As you can see, my GUI is a little bit smaller at the bottom and just around here. Tell me if that's a little too small. I actually have it on the large setting, but auto is huge. So I wanted to try and make the word smaller at the bottom for the text, but it's been an entire week since the last clip, and all I've got to show for it is this little box, because I've been on vacation. So let's, now that we have Elytra, jump down here and look at what we're working with. So over here is the biggest chunk of slimes. It's just 2 slime chunks within this radius here. This is the biggest, and there's like one somewhere like really far out here maybe. I didn't want to go that far out, so we're just gonna go with this square here. And I brought my Elytra in case I fell, which is good in Skyblock, so don't want to lose any of my diamond stuff now that I've got it. So the slime chunks are within this border, not outside of it, so the farm will be a little bit bigger than that. I want to start down as far as we can go down. So we're going to make a very dangerous pillar, basically all the way down as far as we can go. Now we actually need to make a ladder up, but I don't want to. So basically all we have to do is fill this in here, and the slimes will start spawning. There we go. Okay, so if you open F3G, you'll actually see the chunk itself. So I can start doing this and know, no matter what, that I will be inside of this chunk here, where the slime should and will spawn. Oh, you see that? Subtitle, slime squishes. There it goes. Yes. One actually spawned. Perfect. So this is definitely a slime chunk. I got that one right. Here we go. First one. Boom. Wait, do I have looting on this? I do. Yes. Perfect. And was that a normal advancement or was that a Skyblock advancement? It was Skyblock. Yes. Okay, so we got another Skyblock advancement. That's really, really cool. Thank goodness I got Elytra because that is terrifying. Oh my gosh. We got to be careful with these. I think I'm just going to call this one good for today because it is getting a little too intense for me. I don't want to do this on peaceful, but I need something else. I need more resources before I can try and tackle this. So I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.